Hi, welcome back to Eagle Eye Mysteries in London Blind LP. So for today's episode, we are going to go on to this case called Case of the Smuggler's Stash. So let's begin. Here's one you two might be interested in. Hot off the presses. Our Devonshire Bureau. No, you wait. Let me just check. Our Devonshire Bureau just called in a story about a break-in at an old smuggler's cave. The locals suspect a ghost. Interesting. I'm off to Scotland Yard to have a look at their files on the case. Coming along? Sure.
Let's go.
Sure thing. Let's go, Stakaze. Sure. It goes, you know. There's Aunt Miranda with Inspector Blodgers. She's probably trying to interview him about that cave, but it doesn't look like he's being very helpful. Yeah. Well, yes, it is public information, Miss Eagle, but you needn't be so hasty. You'll get your chance when I'm through with my report. There. Now what is it your journalistic mind craves to know this time? I can't remember her voice. What do you make of the story that the ghost of Black Bruce the smuggler has come back to haunt his cave in Torbay? Piffle, poppycock, preposterous. I see. May I quote you, sir? Quote away, madam. It's ridiculous to think that the ghost of a man who was hanged in 1840 would break open the lock on the door of a cave fishermen use for storage. I believe this to be a much more serious case than a simple breaking and entering. I think I may have uncovered a new kind of smuggling ring, one that smuggles the eggs of valuable endangered birds. Now really, that's all I'm at liberty to say at the moment. Check the file if you must. I'm sorry, but I'm a busy man. Okay. Here we go. Eggs. Okay, the case evidence box contains part of the broken shell of a small cream-colored egg with red brown markings. Captain Mark Coppinger of Torbay in the county of Devon uses a cave at the bottom of the cliffs to store his fishing gear. Well, the mouth of the cave has been sealed for generations by a stout wooden wall with a large door. At the end of the last fishing season, Captain Coppinger put away his fishing gear and locked the door. I'm not sure I can remember it. Okay. 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 I guess we should go to the National Museum then. I mean the British Museum. Pitons? What are those? We'll have to look at that up at the library at the British Museum. Maybe we can get some information about smuggling and smugglers there too. Great. Do we get to see the librarian? Let's see. I totally remember where the British Museum is by now. Is that Uncle? Yeah, Uncle Basil. Hey, there's Uncle Basil. I wonder what he's doing here. I don't know. Let's see. Jennifer Stockhausen, lovely to see you. Miranda didn't send you down to fetch me, did she? I'm nearly through. Just wrapping up the research for my latest novel. We're here to do some research too on smuggling. Well, you're welcome to check my notes on the ill-gotten booty of Cardiff Cove. I think it'll be one of the... I think it will be one of my best stories ever. I'm using the smuggling history of the Devon coast as my backdrop. Okay. The shores of Devon are riddled with caves and hidden coves. It's a perfect place to hide goodies from the dragoons. Okay. Dragoons? The King's legions, mounted cavalry men armed with rifles. Kapow! They and the revenues were the bane of the free traders. Didn't you read my play, The Last 10 of Tommy Crutch? No, we didn't. I'm afraid. I think Jake did, Uncle Basil. I'll ask him to tell me all about it when we get home. I don't think he did either. Probably. Maybe. In the 1800s, heavy taxes were placed on goods imported from Europe into England. Sneaking these items into the country without paying taxes was called smuggling. Yes. Fast light boats to cross the English Channel to France. Wow, chocolate dough. After sundown, they would smuggle the goods back to England. I see. They patrolled the waters and harbours of the English Channel. Okay. Let's look at that. Many smugglers in Devon became folk heroes. Really? Yes. They tend to be ruthless, greedy killers. That is more likely, I think. Okay. Mother family smuggled brandy, silks, and taxable goods. Alright. Smugglers often use inns or pubs as a base of their operations. So do we need to check inns or pubs? Smugglers inns? I don't know. Here's a dictionary. Let's see what a piton means. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm just guessing. Piton, a metal spike used as an anchor by mountain climbers to... Oh, okay. I get it now. I see. To fix a strong rope to a cliff. I kind of get it already, but I don't know what it has to do with this case. I have no idea. Yet. We do not know yet. We'll wait till last for the Victoria Station. Let's go to this thing first. Oh, National History Museum? Dinosaurs. Okay. Okay. This is my favorite room here. I love learning about dinosaurs. It's a new place. We haven't seen this place yet, have we? But right now we need to discover what kind of eggs were found in that smuggler's cave. I am not sure. I'm sure it's not dinosaur egg at least. Dr. Mercury. Inspector Bludgers sent us a sample of the eggshell found in the cave. Right now it's in the Natural History Museum laboratory. It's given me a chance to experiment with my new invention, the ultra micro ovoid pirate something. the ultramicro vaporizer. At the moment, I have it analyzing a sample from the surface of the shell to determine its species of origin. The results should be available in a fortnight. Oh, that's long. A fortnight? How long is that? That's 2 weeks long. Jennifer, how old are you anyway? 2 weeks. So I just had a quick look in my big book of birds' eggs in the meantime. The eggs are from Falco peregrinus, a peregrine falcon, no question. I see. We've got a falcon exhibit up in the next room. Have a look if you'd like. Okay, in a while. The pterosaurs were flying reptiles, yeah? 65 to 130 million years ago, but became extinct with the dinosaurs. Okay. These prehistoric gliders were not really birds at all. They had no feathers. But how do they fly if they had no feathers? They had sharp hooked claws. Okay. They ranged in size from tiny pterodactyl. Oh, wow, the size of a modern sparrow. Pteranodon. Wow. I'm not sure how much is 51 feet because I use meters, but I'm guessing it's very huge. The first true bird was Archaeopteryx or ancient wing. It lived over 100 million years ago. Well, if you say so, I mean, like, that's what the humans discovered anyway, but who is to know whether there may be some that lived even longer, but we have not discovered it yet. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm so talkative right now. I'm not interrupting you from reading. Flying reptiles. Okay. Archaeopteryx. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. They have feathers unlike the pterodactyl thingy. Yes. Yes. Now let's go to the falcon exhibit. I don't see the falcon. Wow, look at the size of that whale. Now is the falcon exhibit at? I don't know. Okay, that's pretty far. The peregrine falcon is a long-winged hawk. Steep cliff faces. Okay. Endangered species. Illegal in Britain. To hunt, hares, steal the eggs. Okay. Okay, so there are some people who still steal the eggs. Why would people buy the eggs though? This must be what Inspector Bludgers was talking about. He suspects that whoever broke into Captain Coppinger's cave is stealing falcons' eggs and smuggling them abroad. We need to figure out who's doing that. I don't know. Yet. I don't feel like we have come across any suspects yet. So, what was the name of that place again? Natural History Museum. I went and saved. Okay, here we go. Time for us to Google Map, most likely. Torbay. Miranda's gone back to the office to work on her story, but she said it'd be alright if we took the train to Torbay. Okay. We'll need to know where we're going before we get our tickets. Let's take a look at the map. To get to Torbay from London, do we need to head north or south? Check your map of London and select the right compass direction. Alright, Jennifer, give me a moment. I'm going to my friendly neighborhood Google map. Okay, I'm back. So, we go south. That's it. Torby is on the southern coast of Devon, on the English Channel. We need to head south. Okay. Oh, this place. Torby is kind of pretty. The people who live here should be able to tell us more about Captain Compinger's cave and the peregrine falcons. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, just correct me, I guess. Or I'll just maybe check it out after the case is done. Alright, let's talk to you. Yes, dears, the town's all abuzz with old Jim Compinger's story. He told it to me himself as I came up from the shore. I've been out collecting these lovely shells, aren't they, dear? This one's a lady's slipper. I can't say I credit Jim's story much. Goose and Hans in the old caves, really? I spend hours each day on the beach collecting special shells and keeping an eye out for birds to mark off in my bird watching book. I have never once seen a goose or spectre of any kind. Mrs. Feckham, have you ever seen any peregrine falcons near the shore? I've been lucky enough to spot a few, actually. They're quite rare, you know. Okay. I saw a pair just a few weeks ago near the cliffs. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a nest along the cliff face somewhere. Lovely things, those falcons. Mrs. Feckham's Wellington boots are kicked with red clay and sand. That is probably imported. Now, do I go there or do I go there? I think both leads me to different places. I'll go here first. The Smuggler's Inn. Good thinking, Starkaze. It's still early, so we can go in. At night, no kids are allowed. Oh, really? They allow kids to enter during the day, though? I bet the owner here will be able to tell us about the smuggling in these parts. Yo, owner. Are you the owner? I think you're the owner. I can tell the tales as would have you stand on end of smuggling and wrecking around here. Many years ago, it was back before my great-great-granddad was a lad. You will notice me changing voices throughout different cases because it's been a while. It's not a very constant thing, you know, like certain characters only appear back after a while. I know I've seen him before, I think. Mutters have been running around here for centuries, running this here in or fishing like I did before the ropes cost me my leg. Oh dear. The lads of the free trade would traded range. The caves pulling in all manner of studs and crates full of brandy and the finest silk. They hide them out in the caves down by the shore, and they trafficked them up here on the back of horse carts, looking like they were full of hay. Way back when one of mine was in with them, he'd hide the tubs down in with the ale kegs in the basement and swear back and forth to revenue as they were naught but old beer. That's why they call this place Smuggler's Inn. Wouldn't surprise me at all if there were smugglers around there again. That cave's famous for being Black Brooks's hideout. Everyone in town knows about it. Okay. Oh, no. 2 people. Here we go, generic voice. Generic male voice. We've heard tales about the ghosts of Black Bruce since we were lads. Story goes he haunts old cliffs and caves looking after his lost smuggler's booty. Tommy here says he'd seen him all ghostly like in the mist of the water.
Yikes!
Yikes! That sounded like Jake. Or is it my imagination? I try and avoid the spooks hunting grounds myself. We don't have much cause to go down to them caves anyway. Tommy and I practice our rappelling from the top, not to the bottom of the cliffs. Oh, so they climb cliffs, okay. What's rappelling? A kind of fencing? No, Jennifer, no. Let's rappelling down a cliff face quick as you can on a rope. Mountain climbing, girl. Tommy and me are best in the county. He doesn't talk much, old Tommy, but he'll hold steady as a rock when the ropes around him. The Gauss brothers' boots are caked with thick red clay. Not them. It's not them. Any more places? Oh yeah, the other was side, right? This path leads down to the cove where Captain Copinga's cave is, right on the beach. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Wow!
It's nice that they kind of have moving water for the beach, at least this part and the little bubbly part at the back there. I think it's kind of nice. Wow, check out that cave. What a great place to hide stuff. Okay. I've had this cave locked up for a month since last birch season. When I came to check on it last Saturday, I found the padlock busted and everything inside all messed about. All the pots and traps inside were turned upside down and pushed aside. I reckon it's old Black Bruce came looking after his old stores. He was hanged, for shooting one of the king's revenues. He's come back something weird. Let me try that in. He's come back, you see. Come to fetch his booty and get his revenge on those that took his cave. I don't know about that. It looks like that's all the places we've visited. But just to be sure, let's see. Okay, yep, we're done. Okay, let's solve this, but you know what? Nothing is occurring to my mind except that the brothers are probably innocent. So we'll take a look. Okay, Black Bruce was a smuggler. He was hanged in 1840. Only the local people of Torbay know about the location of Captain Copinga's cave. Okay, so it must be the people of Torbay. In addition to some broken eggshells, the cave also contained pitons and... I get it. The thick red clay in and around the cave was covered with prints from heavy boots. So it might be the brothers. I thought the cave was gonna be like sandy and they didn't have like sand on their boots, but maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it seems to be red clay that's important here. Pterosaurs. Okay, nothing to do with it. Probably the dinosaurs have nothing to do with it. The eggshells found in the cave belonged to peregrine falcons. Okay. Wait. Yeah, they lay their eggs on steep cliff faces. Alright. Smugglers in Old England were people who transported goods illegally to avoid. No. Okay, wait. I'm not done. Okay, so in the 18th century, smugglers in Devon transported goods. Yeah, okay. Like tea, wine, chocolate, fabric. Smugglers were sometimes pursued. No. Smugglers often used inns or pubs. Smugglers often passed down the tricks of their trade to their sons. There's a possibility. Okay, so pitons, yes. Mrs. Feckham saw that hers is red clay and sand. Jim Mata lost one of his legs in a fishing accident, not him. Okay, says that some of his ancestors were involved in smuggling. Billy Guff says that his brother Tommy once saw the ghost of Black Bruce. The Gulf brothers are expert mountain climbers. I think it's them actually. Captain Coppinger thinks that the ghost... Okay, no, we'll just focus on this. The Gulf brothers. This might not be important yet, but I'll keep it in mind. Pitons are metal spikes. Okay. Well, no. Belong to peregrine falcons. Man, my chair creaks a lot. Only the local people of Torbay know. We don't have proof that the brothers are like local people of Torbay, right? It's history as a smuggler's hideout. In addition, one more. So we must be very careful about this only. No. Peregrine falcons. I wonder if this would be important. It is illegal in Britain. Okay, in 18th century, smugglers in Devon transported goods like tea, wine, chocolate. Okay, smugglers who sometimes pursue I have no idea. Great! Now picky. There's some... Oh, okay. Okay, that was a good guess. Lucky guess. Now pick the suspect or suspects you believe broke into Captain Coppinger's cave to use it as a smuggling base. Well, fine then. Inspector Bludgers pointed us down the right track. He suggested that the cave may have been used to smuggle birds' eggs out of the country. The case file at Scotland Yard said that nylon ropes and pitons were found in the cave. Okay. Dr. Mercury told us the eggshells found in Captain Coppinger's cave belong to the rare peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon is protected under British law because it is an endangered species. To get around this law, people sometimes steal the birds' eggs from nests and smuggle them to countries where they can sell them to falconers. I see. We found out at the Natural History Museum that peregrine falcons nest on steep cliff faces. Mrs. Fackham told us that she has seen a pair of falcons down at the cliffs. The Gulf brothers told us they don't often go down to the foot of the cliffs, but their boots were covered in the red clay that's found down by the cave. Yes. But most important of all, the Gulf brothers are expert mountaineers. They would use pitons and nylon ropes to rappel down the cliffs. The perfect way to steal peregrine falcon eggs. Yes. Hello, Jake. It's your turn next. Smuggling once again troubled the coast of... We're done. Okay. So, we shall all see what's the next case before we end it. A case of the Frankenstein fraud. Okay, so that will be done in the next episode. So, thank you for watching and goodbye.